Sponsored by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for being with us. Shaquille O'Neal joins me. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. Shaq, here's one of these guys that you know very well from his days as a player, and you guys were teammates. Brian Shaw, how about the transition from player to coach for him?
Well, not
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Washington. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando. Last year was a lopsided affair as they were able to take all 4 games in the series, earning the sweep.
Well, they capitalized on a weak opponent when they took on this team last year, sweeping the season series.
And the baseline jumper, no good. Here's O'Quinn. Now the starting group for Orlando. Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Gordon, and it's Matthews in at the point guard position. Beal, the pass to D'Angelo. The kick out to Wall. Here's Porter. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Here are the Magic now. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things. Drop that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Beal gets a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Mo Harkless. That's good.
Now, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's O'Quinn. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit. And there's the feed to Matthews. Here's the 3. The shot will not go. Wall with some nice defense. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And there's the pass to D'Angelo. Here's Beal. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the results could be when he goes to the line.
Oladipo dishes to Matthews. Tries again. He lays it in. O'Quinn's got his first points of the game.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
D'Angelo, defended by Harkless. Has to Beal. The kick out to Wall. Clock at 6. And again, Washington no good. And the call will be against Red Hot. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando leading. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gordon against Beal. And here's Matthews for the three. And it's Matthews again missing. D'Angelo, defended by Harkless. No good. And Oladipo kicks to O'Quinn. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Matthews passes to Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews up top, covered by Wall. And it's Matthews again missing. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Brian Shaw. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you got to keep your poise when you're facing a team as good as this one is defensively.
Wall, and he banks in the layup. Wall's got 6 points. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They set the pick. Kicks it to Oladipo. Wall with the steal. D'Angelo, the pass to Porter. Screen by O'Neal. Porter dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Beal. Here's Wall. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Now here's Payton, averaging 6 points per contest. And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. Back to Oladipo. Here's Payton, down to 5 on the shot clock. A step back shot here. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And the Wizards with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Porter passes to Beal. 14 feet away. That's good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Magic trail by 6. Payton drives in. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
A moment here now to see how the numbers are going for John Wall. Averaging 21 points per game, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. He's been at his most dynamic, no question about it. Almost impossible to handle.
Yeah, I agree. Not the guy you want to have to go up against right now. I mean, who knows when he'll cool off. These runs of his can last a while.
The first one falls. The Magic making a switch here. And both free throws good for Payton. Washington leading now by 4. Wall up top, covered by Payton. Wall dishes to Porter. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Washington. Lynch comes in for John Wall. And a change for the Magic. Fournier is checked in. Feeds it to Davis. Gordon with the screen for Davis. And it's blocked. Here's the break. Rebound. By the Magic. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Payton outside. Passes it to Davis. Off the pick. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job.
That's
Run
right.
him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got it pretty clean.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So for the Wizards, Vucevic checked in for Otto Porter Jr., and it's Pierce in for Beal. The Magic trail by 4. Davis with a screen on Lynch. And the pass to Clemens. He dishes it to Gordon. Misses from short range. And it's Washington's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Bryan. Outside, Pierce. Passes to Bryan. Soft touch off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Beautiful dish down low.
Davis with a screen on Lynch. Here's Fournier. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Magic moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Gordon with the screen for Davis. And it's blocked. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Great shooters. Boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. You look at Wall, a great player, 2nd in the league. And, of course, red hot.
And you can't say enough about these two guys shooting the ball this season. Look at their percentage, just off the charts.
Here's Bogdanovich, averaging 6 points per contest. It's Pierce with the drive. Releases. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's the pass to Clemens. Outside, Davis. Off the screen, and that one's good. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Pierce, good.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Well, they've really kind of struggled offensively here. So I think this timeout is for him to really draw something up, maybe get an easy two and get their confidence back.
You know, sometimes an easy basket out of a break is just what you need to get things back on track. And coaches always have plays specifically for that situation, coming out of timeouts for an opportunity to get a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Ejuan Moore, he's checked in for Washington. And a switcher also for Orlando. Martell Webster, he's checked in for Gordon. Here's Clemens. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Bogdanovich. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Fournier. Goes back up. Rebound, Washington. Moore outside. Vucevic. And the foul goes against Orlando.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to, I think, tone it down a little bit at the defensive end.
And Washington has possession. 6-point lead. Leaps for it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Lynch. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first. And they double up Payton. Fournier for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Fournier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Picked by Vucevic. And Bogdanovich kicks to Vucevic. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Here's Bogdanovich. Good. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the night. Payton outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break.
The NBA season pushes on. Paul George.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
The Magic trail by 5. It's stolen by Wall. They've got Vucevic. Ejuan Moore is out there with Wall. Then it's O'Neal. And it's D'Angelo. And it's the spot. That's the group start the second quarter for the Wizards.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in... scores, 4 straight assists. Great team play.
They set the pick, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Washington, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, there's the Magic, 2.5 games back.
Well, looking at Orlando, they've really struggled much the same way they did a year ago. It just hasn't gotten much better for them.
Clark, for me, they didn't show a whole lot of fight when the tide turned against them, and that's what the NBA is all about. It's about getting off the mat, because adversity is going to hit every single team. It's always how you respond that's important. Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And Oladipo kicks to Matthews. He feeds it to Harkless. Here's O'Quinn. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Webster can't get the bucket.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face. And not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
He kicks it to Harkless. There's the dish to O'Quinn. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. On the free throw, no good. Wizards leading by 7. Beal with it. He's got 6. Pass to D'Angelo. Back to Wall. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. And that comes off the assist. By John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Matthews passes to Oladipo. Back to Matthews. And Oladipo kicks to Harkless. Webster with the screen for Harkless. And he gets the bucket. 7 points for Victor Oladipo.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Wall dishes to Beal. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Wizards have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Gordon's checked in for Webster. And both free throws good for Beal. Now here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 16-point game against Detroit.
Wasn't just offense either, Kevin, and he was so disruptive defensively. I don't remember how many steals he had, but man, he was dominant out there.
Out to the wing. Here's D'Angelo. A chance to... to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Magic trail by 8. Harkless with it. He's picked up by Wall. Harkless the pass to Oladipo. Dishes it to Matthews. 4 on the clock. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball. Putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Wizards making a switch here. Let's catch up with Doris. From the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brian Shaw was giving to his team. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebounding, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. He added one more thing as well, which was that he wants them driving the lane and taking the ball strong to the hoop at every opportunity. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
And as always, Doris, thank you. And Wall kicks to Beal. D'Angelo, the pass to Bryan. But they get it back. Outside, Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. Knocked away. It's stolen by Oladipo. The feed to Matthews. Gordon with a screen on Wall. And Matthews kicks to Harkless. With the second effort. And it's Gordon missing. Wizards leading by 8. Now Beal. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And his rebounding in that game, Kevin, just tremendous. He owned the boards.
From the top of the key, and there's Porter on the assist from Beal. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court, and the same has not held true.
Fires from 14. Oh, Quinn can't hit.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Here's Bryan. The kick out to Wall. Passes it to Bryan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic. We'll take it.
Well, as we just get started in this season, let's take a look at where the Magic sit in the NBA stats. First in steals, second in blocks, and they also show up top 5 in team field goal percentage. That's excellent. Actually, that's elite level.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make the rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
Beal from long range, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight. The Magic trail by 13. Here's Payton. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And the Wizards making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Magic making a switch here. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Magic.
You know, this year they've been the #1 team in terms of steals. They put an awful lot of pressure on the ball handler, and they also, as a team, do a good job of jamming the passing lanes. Textbook defense is what they play.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
And let's take a quick look now at the numbers for Bradley Beal. He's averaging 15 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his output, and you know he's always looking to push himself.
And that's what the best players do, Steve. You play with one of the all-time greats in Michael Jordan. Nothing comes easy in the NBA against top talent, night in and night out. And I think the way he's been playing shows he's been working a lot on different aspects of his game.
Here's Fournier, blocked.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way. Today.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Washington making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Porter. Pierce comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Lynch in for John Wall. And here is Payton. Outside Gordon. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Davis, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night. Wizards leading by 9. Kicks it to Pierce. The pass to Bryan. It's tipped. Here is Lynch. Here's Bogdanovich. True on the 14-footer. And the Wizards lead by 11. The Magic have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Payton outside. Gordon with the screen for Davis. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Magic have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. Morris checked in for the Wizards. He's perfect from the line this time. Washington has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lynch passes to Pierce. It's stolen by Davis. And up the court come the Magic on the break. They grab their own miss. Pass to Clemens. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Lynch. Again, the Wizards good for 2. Orlando with the ball. 9-point game. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Gordon kicks to Davis. Pass to Fournier. There's a good screen. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Out to the right wing. Bogdanovich passes to Pierce. Feeds it to Vucevic. To the right side. 6 to shoot. And more kicks to Bogdanovich. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now it's an 11-point Wizards lead. Magic shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Payton outside. He dishes it to Davis. Gordon with a screen on Vucevic. Here's Davis. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Vucevic puts up the baby hook, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Payton's shot is off.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Here is Lynch. Right now averaging 5 points a game. And Vucevic kicks to Moore. Vucevic a screen on Payton. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. That'll do it for the first half. Wizards out front, up 9. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Berg, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, a good first half, Bradley, for the team and you specifically. You've got a football player like Bill that just seems made for playing aggressively. And we know you come from a family that loves football. Do you bring that approach out onto the basketball court?
Oh, you have to. This is a physical game. You see the refs they call a lot of hard fouls, but sometimes they don't call them. So, I mean, you can't complain about it. You just have to just keep attacking. And these guys are big. I mean, this is the NBA, so you have to be physical and not complain and try to go strong every time you go to the basket.
Bradley, thank you for the time. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Oladipo with the ball. Here's who Brian Shaw is starting the second half with. Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Gordon out there with Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Matthews in at the point guard.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
And a big part of the league, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well. Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the...
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
They set the pick. Here's Oladipo. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Oladipo's got 9.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And Wall. Here we go now. Passes it to D'Angelo. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. 10 points and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been causing some mayhem out there for sure.
Shot's good. 11 points for Victor Oladipo.
Boy, did they work together well on that fast break.
Outside, Wall. Here's Beal. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, while we have a chance, let's take a look at some numbers for Oladipo. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Yeah, how valuable a player he is for them, Steve. Scores are always valuable. He gives them such a reliable option every time they have the ball.
Gordon with the screen for Matthews. Gordon with a screen on Wall. Matthews into the lane. Again, the Magic score.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Wizards leading by 6. Wall dishes to O'Neal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's now 6 points for Red Hot.
John Wall.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. The Magic in second. In the third position, the Wizards.
Now, these teams have both hung their hats on defense, and especially down low. I mean, you look at the shot blocking, really impressive numbers.
To the middle.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards leading by 6. Wall attacking. Into O'Neal. And Beal kicks to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. That's good. 8 points for Red Hot.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
They set the screen. Right wing. Harkless the pass to Gordon. Inside. Harkless dishes to Matthews. Misses off the left iron.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here. They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And O'Quinn kicks to Gordon. He feeds it to Oladipo. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in the zone right now. He's perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Having a chance to get a glimpse at how the Wizards are doing. It's still early in the season. Let's see where they rank in the stats. First in field goal percentage. Third in blocks. And they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby. Room for improvement, but acceptable.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that and they're on their game, they're tough to beat.
It's been a good night for O'Neal. He's got 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well and battling hard for every rebound.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. The Magic trail by 9. Outside Matthews. To the right side. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Martell Webster, he's checked in for Orlando.
Into the lineup for the Magic.
Here is Matthews, averaging 16 points a game. That's good.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
Wizards leading by 7. Wall passes to Beal. Back to Wall. O'Neal a screen on Matthews. Count that one.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Webster with the screen for Matthews. Harkless with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. Webster dishes to Matthews. Rebounded by the Wizards. O'Neal's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
D'Angelo, the pass to O'Neal. Makes it off the glass. O'Neal's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
The Magic trail by 11. And Matthews kicks to O'Quinn. The dish now to Oladipo. There's the block. To the left side wing. Here's Harkless. From outside, off the mark. Washington leading now by 11. Wall dishes to Beal. Now the pass to D'Angelo. Here's Wall, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's O'Quinn. 6 points for him. The 3 for Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. The Wizards have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. D'Angelo, the pass to Wall. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And O'Neal with the block.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect it a little bit.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Matthews. He kicks to O'Quinn. Now Harkless. And O'Neal with the block. And they're able to recover. Washington leading now by 13. Here's Wall. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. O'Quinn's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lets it go from 11, and the jumper is on the mark.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
The Wizards have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's O'Neal, and there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. So both teams making some changes here. Left side Pierce. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And Wall. Here we go now. And it's good. Wall's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. Just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Payton kicks to Fournier. Back to Payton. To the left wing. Orlando moving the ball around. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Fournier.
See the way he times his passes so well? That's a great assist.
Bryant. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
Morris checked in for John Wall.
Ryan. 1 shot.
The Magic trail by 15. There's a good screen. Dishes to Davis. At the top of the key, Harkless. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Clemens. Got a piece of... .1:15 left in the third quarter. Vucevic to the pass to Bryan. Pierce for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Payton's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. There's the feed to Fournier. Payton kicks to Davis. And here's Pierce. And it's slammed in by Davis.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
Well, and the steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and they could use a few more sequences like that one. Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Harkless.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Pierce, here we go. And the call will be against Fournier.
Shooting for Washington. Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
No good on that one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the second free throw, good. 16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Payton outside. Kicks to Fournier. With 1 on the clock. Offline. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Wizards lead by 12. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
Next Sunday, November 29th, the Dallas Mavericks take on Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. Live from Air Canada Centre. You don't want to miss it.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Wizards leading by 12. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Wizards. Lynch is out there with Etuan Moore, and it's Pierce And it's Vucevic, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot. Well, Orlando shooting the ball at 42%. Outside Gordon. Pass to Fournier. Outside Davis. And Bogdanovic kicks to Moore. Here is Lynch. There's a good screen. Good D by Payton.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Here's Gordon, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Oladipo, he's checked in for Orlando. O'Neal inside. Shoots. Nice touch on the shot from close range. And the Wizards lead by 14.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Payton kicks to Oladipo. Gordon with a screen on Beal. Oladipo dishes to Gordon. Rebound by the Wizards. Beal with it. Now Payton defending. Beal the pass to Wall. And it's good. The back rim and in. Wall's got 12 points here in the second half.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. 3-pointer. Beal pulls it in. Beal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oladipo against Wall. Now here's Beal. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. O'Neal's got 4 this quarter.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Some good numbers for Oladipo. He's got 13 points and a couple of nice steals, too.
At the line of the Magic, Victor Oladipo. 2 shots.
That's good from Oladipo. And the Magic making a change here. No good on the second free throw.
Man, they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Here's O'Quinn, guarded by O'Neal. Here's the screen. Here's Oladipo, and it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And the Magic making a change here. Matthews is checked in.
Magic substitution. J.J. Matthews.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
D'Angelo, the pass to O'Neal, sinks that one from the post. O'Neal's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Oladipo kicks to O'Quinn. Back to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
Oh, the signature Kevin Harlan call. Up high and down hard.
O'Neal misses. The Magic trail by 17. Here's Gordon. Right through the D for the layup.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Wall attacking. Feeds it to Porter. Now here's Beal, defended by Harkless. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Magic. Oladipo with the ball. Matthews, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And thank you, Doris. The Magic trail by 14. He dishes it to O'Quinn. Passes it to Harkless. Magic moving the ball around. From the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
There's the dish to O'Neal. The pass to D'Angelo. 5 on the clock. Beal, that's for 2. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And Matthews kicks to Oladipo. Here's Harkless. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Such a wide-open look. Points here for Beal.
And these two just going at it from deep now.
You know, it seems like what's going on here is anything you can do, I can do better territory.
Now here's Matthews. He feeds it to Oladipo. Takes a 3. They get it back. O'Quinn. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Boy, it's terribly frustrating for a coach when his team can't knock down their free throws. I mean, it really comes down to focus, routine, and stamina, especially in the second half.
O'Neal passes to D'Angelo. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's now 23 points for Red Hot.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And it's blocked out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Oladipo for three.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Beal dishes to O'Neal. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. O'Neal's got 25 points in the game. The Magic trail by 14. Outside Matthews. Here's Gordon. Up and in on the layup.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
And he gets it to go.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
And the dunk by O'Neal. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that finish.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
We've seen Gordon playing a really good game here. 12 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
And the Wizards making a change here. Vucevic is checked in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
It's Wall with the drive. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
The Magic trail by 13. The kick out to Matthews. Fires for 3. Shot is no good. And Washington the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
It's in his head now, guys. I mean, he just can't get anything to go, and it's affecting his team big time.
The kick out to Wall. 6 to shoot. Dishes to O'Neal. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound. Orlando's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
Well, clearly we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. And I think this was an excellent all-around performance for the Wizards.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Well, the ball movement was good. The player movement was excellent, and you only get assists when guys make shots.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
This is really going to be a good win. They've proven they know how to attack this team, and I think it's important to establish that against a conference opponent.
I agree, because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to see them that often.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Red Hot. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
Wall against Oladipo. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Substitution of the play.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Webster kicks to Nicholson. And it's blocked. Here's Bogdanovich. He connects.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
John, a great game for you tonight. And with the emphasis coach has made on the offensive pace he wants from the team, it seems you've taken this guidance and delivered on the coach's strategy.
Oh, I'm in great pace, man. I kind of really got what he wants to talk about at pace. It don't mean pushing and looking to score every time, but pushing and getting post-ups early, things like that, get the defense moving so we won't have to go too many offensive sets. And I'm figured out a lot. In the last 3 games, I've been having good games, and my teammates have been doing a great job.
Players love to freelance. Congratulations. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Red Hot.